Hey there, viewers! Have you ever wondered what your breath smells like to others? Just take a spoon and drag it over your tongue's surface. It's pretty gross, but it works. This is called tongue scraping, and it performs several functions. Let's talk about them in today's video. What's the best way to clean your tongue? Is it a toothbrush, tongue scraper, or a spoon? Let's get into it, shall we? Stick out your tongue and have a look in the mirror. The tongue is supposed to be naturally pink and moist. But if you have a layer of white coating over the surface, it's time to rethink your oral hygiene routine. For those who are unhealthy, this layer can be brown, gray, and even green. What color is the surface of your tongue? Take a closer look and sound off in the comment section below. Stay connected to our ever-growing Bestie community. Observing closely, you may find the white layer towards the back of your tongue. The tip of the tongue is usually clear. This is because it helps you speak and swallow, and always comes in contact with your teeth and the roof of your mouth. This creates friction and naturally cleanses out anything stuck to the tip. But the back part of your tongue is stable and doesn't do much work. This allows all kinds of gross stuff to collect on its surface. But what exactly is this gross stuff? The white coating on your tongue is the undigested food that sits long enough for the bacteria to rot. Just imagine the leftovers from your meal sitting on your tongue for days on end. Pretty nasty, right? This is why you need to clean it off yourself. The majority of your mouth's bacteria is found on the tongue. They're responsible for the bad odor, poor digestion, and cavities. This bacteria settles on the back of your tongue. Looking for answers and all the latest health and wellness news? Hit that subscribe button and join our millions of followers. Stay up to date on all our great Bestie content. So, how can you clean this gunk off? Tongue brushing. You don't need to buy special tools for this, it's pretty simple. Soften the bristles of your toothbrush to reduce their harshness on the surface of your tongue. Inspect your tongue carefully in the mirror so you can spot the white coating. Start from the rearmost area of the tongue and use gentle but firm brush strokes. Being too rough on your tongue can lead to irritation and bleeding. You won't be able to get rid of it all at once. Be patient and repeat the process until the white is gone. Rinse your brush off with running water. Feel free to use a dab of toothpaste or dip your brush in mouthwash to freshen your breath. Scrapers. These are inverted U-shaped devices with handles at both ends. The tongue scraping tool comes in copper, plastic, and stainless steel varieties. You can find them at your local store. The good thing about scrapers is they don't make you gag. It can clean your tongue without going too far down your throat. The downside of scrapers is that they don't clean the microscopic crevices in your tongue. These are known as the grooves. You're much better off doing this with a toothbrush. There's also another option. Spoons. Just get a regular spoon from your kitchen drawer. The smaller the spoon, the better the cleaning will be. Moisten the spoon before you start scraping so it's easier to wash the debris off when you're done. Hold it upside down and visually mark the area that needs to be cleaned. Drag your spoon gently from the back to the front of your tongue. Make sure you're being gentle and have steady contact. Wash the debris off. If it won't come off, rinse the spoon again and keep trying. You can safely do this up to 14 times without causing any harm to your tongue papillae. Once it's all off, rinse your mouth. Give this a try before going to the store and buying a special scraping device. As long as we're on the topic of spoons, here's something that might interest you. Here's what half a tablespoon of olive oil can do to your body. Now back to our discussion on tongue scraping. Cleaners. The tongue cleaners incorporate elements from both a brush and a scraper. There are a million designs to choose from, but a small tongue cleaner works best. It will have rows of rubber bristles followed by blades used for scraping. Its design is perfect for breaking the white coating as well as the debris from the grooves of your tongue. This is by far the easiest and most effective method of tongue cleaning. So why should you never skip scraping your tongue? Number 1, makes you taste food better. Your tongue is coated with taste buds. This helps you know if your food is salty, sour, sweet, or bitter. Layers of debris clog the taste buds, making your sense of taste worse. It might even cause you to put more salt or extra sugar in your food to increase the taste. A good scrubbing will clean the gunk off and rejuvenate your taste buds. Number 2, helps your tongue look better. Color is the best indicator of a healthy tongue. Your tongue is not really clean unless the entire thing is pink. The only way to get it to this point is by scraping it. Who really wants a white tongue? Not only is it unhealthy, it's also gross looking. Number 3, removes bacteria. In order for our bodies to function, there needs to be a balance in both good and bad bacteria. If the number of bad bacteria increases, your oral health may be in danger. Research has shown that scraping twice a day for a week reduces the bad bacteria in your mouth. If you want to avoid tooth decay, give tongue scraping a try. Number 4, improves your immunity. Your mouth is an indicator of your overall health. This is why doctors always check your tongue when you go in for a checkup. Excellent tongue health will not only safeguard you from gum problems, but also from throat infections, cold, and flu. Number 5, bad breath. Getting rid of bacteria not only protects your teeth from rotting, but also from bad breath. A study showed that tongue scraping reduces the number of odor-causing bacteria. A lower bacterial count means a cleaner tongue. So, are there any side effects? Number 1, gag reflex. We talked about this a second ago. If you have a strong gag reflex, scraping your tongue from far behind will make you throw up. You can start slowly by scraping the middle of your tongue. Once you get the hang of it, clean the farthest portion very slowly. It's only a matter of time before you get used to the sensation. Number 2, cuts. It's possible to cut your tongue during this process. Don't panic. Injuries in your mouth heal rapidly. Just make sure you avoid eating hot and spicy food while it's healing. Also, examine the rough edges of your scraper and make sure it's still safe to use for next time. Number 3, harm the taste buds. Too much pressure can break the skin of your tongue and harm your taste buds. If you're not sure of how much pressure to apply while scraping, start with a soft hand and gradually go harder. You don't want to miss out on tasting that awesome food. Want the best possible results? Try complementing your tongue scraping routine with the following. Use antimicrobacterial mouthwash to chemically cleanse your tongue and mouth. Tongue scraping can only physically clean bigger particles. A mouthwash will chemically disinfect your mouth as it easily reaches all the grooves of your tongue. Just as you don't share your toothbrush with anybody, make sure your tongue scraper remains your exclusive tool. This is for hygienic purposes and to avoid cross-contamination of bacteria from one mouth to another. Brushing and flossing should follow your tongue cleaning routine. The importance of these steps cannot be stressed more. Drink lots of water throughout the day. It will naturally flush out all the bacteria stuck on your tongue. Not only does this help protect you from bad breath, you're also less likely to get dry mouth. You should also stop smoking, not just for the sake of your lungs, but also your mouth. Tobacco products can make your tongue look gross. Avoid them at all costs. Keep in mind that tobacco is not the only product that causes cancer. It's important to catch these body signs early. Let's keep the conversation going with a couple disease-related videos, shall we? Here are 8 common cancer signs that are almost always ignored. Or watch 12 cancer-causing foods you should stop eating. Go ahead, click one, or better yet, watch both and learn about how to become healthier. How do you keep your tongue healthy? Let us know in the comments below.